It was a fog-drenched autumn night when Emma drove through the outskirts of Whistler, a small town whispered about in local legends. The road curved through dense woods, each turn cloaked in shadows that seemed to harbor dark secrets. As she passed the old, abandoned Asher Hospital, she felt a chill ripple up her spine, the kind that made her instincts scream to turn back. Drawn by curiosity, Emma parked near the hospital's rusted gates, her heart pounding with a mix of excitement and trepidation. She pulled out her flashlight, the beam cutting through the heavy darkness as she approached the entrance, its peeling paint and crumbling stone hinting at the horrors once contained within. The sound of the wind rustling through broken glass and debris was like whispers carried by ghosts, weaving unsettling tales of lost souls. Inside, the corridor was lined with faded portraits that seemed to watch her every move, their expressions too eerie to decipher. Emma's footsteps echoed through the empty halls, and as she explored deeper, she stumbled upon the remnants of an old surgical room, instruments left rusting in the corner like memories too painful to discard. Suddenly, she heard a soft, indistinct whisper, a dissonance that sent icy tendrils creeping down her spine. As Emma ventured further, she began to feel a tug at the edges of her consciousness, a sense that someone or something was following her. Flickering lights above her head cast erratic shadows, and the whispers grew louder, coalescing into fragmented phrases that invoked guilt and despair. Panic surged within her as she raced toward the exit, but the air thickened, suffocating her escape like hands reaching from the past. Just as she reached the doorway, a deafening crash echoed behind her, sending her heart into a furious rhythm. Emma turned to find a door swinging wildly, as if propelled by invisible forces, and she bolted out into the cool night air. Outside, the fog had thickened, swirling unnaturally, swirling like tendrils searching for something lost as she could have sworn she heard her name, soft and luring, as it danced on the wind. Emma reached her car, but panic gripped her as the engine refused to roar to life, the headlights flickering eerily as if responding to the dark forces around. The air grew heavy, and from the depths of the forest, harsh breaths filled with rage covered the once quiet echoes of night. In a moment of realization, she remembered the stories of those who ventured into Asher Hospital, never to return, the low murmurings of their spirits forever trapped within its walls. In her desperate bid to escape, Emma fell and dropped her flashlight, the beam fading into darkness. Confusion engulfed her as she scrambled to her feet, moments later enveloped in complete silence, save for her pounding heartbeat. Then, a cold hand clasped her shoulder, its grip hard and unyielding, and she was too terrified to turn and face what she knew was behind her. Finally summoning enough courage, she turned and, with a strangled scream, discovered herself face to face with the tormented spirit of a nurse, her eyes hollow and voice echoing the pain of countless lost souls. The apparition whispered a single word: "Stay," and Emma felt her mind unravel, memories flooding with agonizing despair, the terrifying realization creeping in that she would never leave, becoming part of the legend she heard the moment she crossed the hospital's gates. Weeks later, a local driver reported seeing a lonely figure standing at the gates of Asher Hospital, its face hidden by the thick fog. No one approached the hospital anymore, the legend growing ever wider as countless whispers echoed through Whistler of a girl who had become part of the hospital's tragedy, forever lost with the spirits that haunted its desolate halls.